Okay, so let's start to make a very basic karaoke. For that I'm going to need to import a song. So in my project panel here I can either double click like so, it will open the file selector, or I can also, I'll cancel that, or I can use the shortcut Command I. It does exactly the same thing. And in my file selector you see what cannot be selected, like this .svg files is grayed out. So I can go through and select. Here I have a MP3 version. I'll open that, and now you see this file, which is MP3. If I click on it, I can see more details. The name of the file, 0 pixel by 0 pixel, because it's there is no image here, so there are no pixels obviously. And this is the duration, 3 minutes 56 seconds and 6 frames. And here I have the resolution of the sound, which is 44.1 kilohertz, which is the resolution of the CD, for example. Alright, now I'm going to create a new composition. So for that, one of the easiest way is to use the command N, and it will bring this composition settings. So I will call it Karaoke Man Next Door. I have some presets. So this one, HDTV 1080, is a classic one. 25 is the frame per second. So you know that mostly all over the world, and particularly in Europe, we use 25 frames per second. In America, it's 30 frames per second, and cinema is 24 frames per second. This is a number of pixels, so this is a classic high definition TV resolution. And this is the length of my composition. So if I remember, this song was 3 minutes something, so I will make it 4 minutes long. And finally I can choose what is the background color, so I leave it black in this case. Good. So now you see here I have a new file, Karaoke Man Next Door, with a new resolution 1920 by 1080, 25 frames per second, and the duration here is 4 minutes. And here I have a new tab, which is a tab of this composition. This is where I'm going to play with animation here. So first of all, what I want to do is to click and drag on the sound file, the song, and drag it here. Drop it on this area. Okay, so all I'm going to do is to say, okay, this song should start at 0 and be part of this composition. Okay, here I have a little speaker icon, that means the audio is on. Alright, so if you work on a bigger screen, you probably can see more than I can here. But basically here you have a cursor where you can go through your animation, and here you have a time. So depending on how much you zoom in this timeline, you will display in my case minutes, but it can be seconds or frame. If I zoom in with this slider, zoom out, zoom in, you see that now I have 2 minutes and 0 seconds, and if I still zoom in, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and I can still zoom in and display frames if I want to go frame by frame. So I zoom out, and now I can see the full composition. Here, this is the work area. This is basically what I'm going to render when I want to see what my animation is exactly in real time, or if I want to render it to make a file.